Hello everybody. So today we are preparing some cacao. I'd like to film this. Oh, this is my just makeshift voodoo idol here. He'll be keeping the good vibes. He'll be keeping the sacred space. So I made a whole different video before this, very different vibe, maybe rather low. Maybe I'll post it and you guys will see. So this is still one thing that I wanted to point out: the sacred space element, the thing, the good vibes, the point of focus. Why are we doing this? Since this guy showed up, he was just here. It was totally unplanned. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a cacao ceremony for me to open the heart and release more of the good vibes. Kind of like those Illuminati people were doing at the a cremating of care ceremony in the Bohemian Grove. Okay, they had their own reasons. Let's not discuss what those were. It's not that important. But I'm saying let's take the good thing from it, and this cremation of care, this burning of bad vibes from within ourselves. Okay, let's set that intent to make just music and art and openness and flow and play. So to do this, we have here a cup. I don't know how many spoons this will be. I don't know if I can even spoon this properly from this box. I like it when things have that unbox therapy vibe. Again, this is store-bought, regular cocoa. I don't have, at this particular time, the proper conditions for some super fancy cocoa nibs and so on and so forth. So I'm just gonna eyeball what I think would be a good dose for me. This is a full spoon. One. I kind of have an idea of what I took last time, vaguely. This is two. Oh. And it already looks kind of like a lot. It looks like a decent amount here. I'm pondering and considering another half spoon. I've spoken on the group, on the ayahuasca group. We've all been talking of number of spoons, but nobody said whether it's like this, like scraped spoon, just or like a full spoon, fat with cocoa. So this half I'm not sure about. So if anything weird happens, if my blood pressure drops below coma levels and I end up in the hospital, it's this half a spoon that was probably too much. But I'm gonna put it all here and see where this goes. So now it's in the dosage. Since last time was really good, I'm gonna repeat the exact same procedure, because why mess with success? Dude is still keeping the good vibes here. Please observe this awesome effect. So this is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a adaptogenic herb. It's a root, powdered root. I just put some in. You can read all kinds of fancy things about what it does. All I know is it's supposed to be an adaptogenic herb, adaptogen. And what this means in my animal language, it means it will help you calm down your belly, which is one of the most important things in life. So, under one scraped spoon of ashwagandha. Cinnamon. I feel this is important, both for taste and for, well, it does have some properties. I'm gonna put a decent amount. Just you do your own thing, man. You do as much cinnamon as you feel is right for you. I think the cocoa dosage here is the most important. All this extra cinnamon made a mess with. So what we now have is one Voodoo Good Vibes dude, one bunch of cocoa. I hope you can see some of this. So it's a pretty decent amount. It's a fairly decent amount. I'm actually having a little bit of a vibe, like, is this a bit too much cocoa? If it really has the MAO inhibitor, blood pressure reducing effects. Now adding water. This is obviously not that important. You can add a lot, you can add a little. One thing I'd like to mention, I'm almost on an empty stomach. So I just got up in the morning, was pretty hungry, so I ate a little more than half a banana, just to not faint. And so I would say this has to be on an empty-ish stomach, or empty, fully empty if you can. Boy, this is a lot of cocoa. Oh boy, what am I getting myself into? It's a fairly thick paste. It's almost like watered down Nutella. Now I'm sure if some Peruvian cocoa shaman organizing people, cocoa ceremony facilitators are seeing this, they will probably laugh out loud and crack up about it, which is good, because if they feel I'm not doing this video right, if I'm not doing this plant justice, good. Make your own, spread the word. Just let me see some proper cocoa ceremony video. Show me how you dance, show me whatever it is you people do. This is not how it should be done. This is just how I do it for now, and it's just my second one. Boy, this is actually quite thick. Has a tendency to stick. One second. So I'm not sure how to show you guys how thick this thing is. It does have that thick chocolatey paste kind of thing. Ooh, one thing I might be adding though today, just as a special treat for me. We didn't add it last time because I didn't have it, but today it might be a good idea. It's likely to make this whole thing more chocolatey. Oh, dude. Can you... Oh, hold on. I still have some pieces to clear out. Oh, dude, this is fantastic. So, I hope you can somehow see the thickness of it. This is full-on thick cup of it's not liquid. I don't know how visible this is, but it's most certainly not liquid. It's kind of a thick, awesome paste. You know, I could have made a 20-second video about, hey, it's 2 spoons, but where would we be if we just live life at that speed? Where would we be if we're not a family? You know, if we don't spend time with each other, where would we be? What's the point? You know, that's what I always say. This has a... Ah, wow. Oh man. Whew. Oh. Mm. Mm mm mm. Mm mm. Final ingredient. Final ingredient. Let's live a little. Final couple of ingredients. Okay, we have here, this is raps oil. This is a fine source of, I don't know what's in it. I think a lot of omega-3, and it's pretty clean, so not any chemicals and stuff. I drink this stuff by the bottle, almost. It's fantastic. I don't know what's in it again. I suspect it's just the good omega-3 to omega-6 and other things ratio, but it's fantastic. Add it to your diet, stop using sunflower oil. This is the stuff, raps oil. It's actually quite cheap, at least in my country. So I'm gonna, oh dude, oh man. Oh. Oh, I gotta stop for a bit. This is, it's giving me emotions here. For real, final ingredient. This is chili peppers. I think a good 2 of them, 3 of them. Let's go for 2 for now, maybe more in other ceremonies. So this thing here, it's just these small, quite potent chili peppers. Do not touch eyeballs after touching these guys, not fun. Just putting this here, it will make things happen. So, I think we're all set. I do believe we're all set. The fat from the oil, I mean, I don't even know how to explain this. It's such amazing vibes. If I haven't had it in a few days and I start almost craving it, like my brain needs the good fats from this thing. Highly recommended, raps oil. Just bathe in it. Just buy a whole bathtub and bathe in it. I am thinking about adding some turmeric and pepper to this stuff, but maybe next time, because I don't want to get a super complex recipe and then it works out and then I don't know why it worked out, right? It's not useful. Okay, so finally, I would like to show you this weird mess that I have here. I don't know how visible this will be, but it's a thick paste of chili pepper, oily cacao paste, slime of the best quality. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so I accidentally touched my phone in a weird way. Not in that way, just a weird way. And it stopped filming. So again, I'm here with the slime, with the cocoa slime of the best quality. I totally appreciate the slime. It's whenever people get disgusted with the food that I eat, I get really good vibes. I gotta say, this has a really nice color. It's a reddish, brownish, reddish cocoa thing. You can see the color, which is a good thing, because this will spur you on to make your own. And I just wanted to have it on video that I am drinking this thing. I'm not just making it and just whatever, watering the plants with it. Oh Jesus. Oh dude, I wanted to film this because it's so goddamn good. This is, oh man, every drop. Even if it doesn't do anything for you, just make this thing for the awesome, amazing taste. Whoa. Oh, dude. This is like eating. It's like folding a chocolate, heating it up and eating it, but there's no sugar. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's sugarless chocolate. Oh. I think it's important that people see that I'm using a big cup, not some tiny shot glass, vodka glass. Oh, there go the chili peppers. Wakes you up in the morning. Because you see sometimes in these ceremony photos these rather tiny cups, and I think this is better for me. I'm wondering if people purge or throw up from this stuff if you take too much. Does your body reject it? Because I think maybe if I did double this amount, I don't think it's possible to keep it in. I'm not sure, at least. Man, this is fantastic. I don't know how people don't do this. Why would people just do years and decades of a tiny spoon of cacao in a bunch of milk when they can do a tiny bit of milk in a ton of cacao and oh, whoa. I'm pretty curious and psyched. What will happen today from all this, if anything? Oh man, we're almost at the bottom. The thickness of it is amazing. I'm telling you, it's giving me. It's about half the consistency of Nutella. A really thick paste. I don't even know how the stuff digests. Like, is it difficult for our stomach to break down something like this in this much quantity? Whoa. You may want the chili peppers powdered though. If you have pieces like I did, sometimes they touch your throat and oh man. But things are starting to happen. I think whenever you take something for more than once, the second, the third time you take it, the body has already associated the taste of what you're taking with the chemicals in it. And so I think the reaction or the preparation of the body for that chemical starts pretty much right away. Oh man, this is a fantastic thing to stare into. I highly recommend this. Oh yeah. Oh man. I gotta say I feel a fairly good and deep level of allegiance to this plant, and I've been taking it for a couple of years, but not like this. This is just my second proper hit you in the head dose. And I already feel like it's a good idea. It's a good thing to make videos about. It's a good thing to spread. I think this has a potential to open us up as a planet, as a tribe, towards each other, towards ourselves, towards the way we breathe and the way we flow our blood through ourselves, and how our life processes happen. I think it's got one of those amazing attention raising qualities that goes pretty much against alcohol and cigarettes. And I generally appreciate anything that has that kind of quality. Boy, this is so thick, man. This is so amazingly thick. So I'll finish this. Oh, that's just amazing. Oh. So since I'm showing the whole thing, let me just show what I do. I think the first phase that's good to get into for any plant or trip or whatever you're doing is to lie down, find a comfy spot, quiet, no electrical weird noise, and no visual noise either. That means eyes closed and covered. So you'll like this. And then you breathe and see what happens. So I felt a bit of the plant spirit showing up around my abdomen area and in a sense looking to get in. And I've also felt that, if that makes sense, I was so full of myself that it was difficult for it to get in.
like if my cup is full of all other kinds of noise, then the plant spirit, any plant spirit, will have difficulty coming in. And so it told me to, or in a sense it showed me what signals I was already full with, and how to start clearing them. And the sound that you heard before, at least some of it, was the plant's instruction of how to clear noise from previous experiences. So things that people said that stuck with me, that may need to be moved on from before I can actually be free and open to connect with the plant spirit. I've also seen it in a sense with eyes closed as a I'm gonna say white energy, like a white um, like a white transparent, almost ghost-like thing, like a Casper thing. So it came around my body and was trying to connect, get in, and make the necessary modifications to how I function energetically and biologically, how my heart beats, how everything moves, my muscles, my lymphatic system, everything, my organs, everything. So um, it said something like, "Sing my songs and I will be with you. Sing my songs and I will be with you." And I think the real game here is how open we are to sing the songs of the plant, as opposed to taking over the controls and singing our own song. And I'm gonna say that, um, well, this is this is a pretty deep matter. Um, it's did you come here to speak and blabber? Question. Or did you come here to learn? Did you call me to learn from me or to tell me things? And I'm gonna stop filming for a while and figure that part out and try to communicate with the plant spirit some more. As you can see, I'm feeling there's definitely something happening, some work being done, and I've been yawning a lot, meaning I need more oxygen, and I'm under covers, by the way. It's pretty warm here, but I still feel like I need to gather that energy, that electric or whatever it is. And I just need to breathe more and open up more to the plant, and we'll see what it says. So as soon as I put the camera away, it came back and started singing through me and showing me how to sing. And it said that I could film it and film basically this process of trying to catch the plant song, that it's a good thing to spread and share with people, that they may um, start speaking more to the plants on their own end. So What it said is you can take a sound, take a note and modulate it, play with it. And if you're not being overly aggressive, if you're paying attention and being subtle, the plant will show you its song. It will show you in your own modulations what it wishes to say. So now I'm finding, is this thing on? Now I'm finding that while the camera is on, I think parts of my head are overthinking about how this filming process will work, and so I don't have enough energy to actually make the song work. It said I should share this process of how you catch the plant songs. You make a note. so on. I'll pause this for a bit and then I'll be back.